everybody, welcome back to another update in our State Champs Total Softball Player of the Year race. Donnie Dreyer is here, and this is a big week. We are freezing the final top 10. This is our last opportunity to make any changes into the top 10. The top 10 that goes from this point forward is our final top 10 before we announce the final four a week from Wednesday. We record this on Wednesday, so in 1 week. And we're making changes. We're making three changes.
Yes, we are.
All right, so why don't you just go over those? If you want, I'll tell you the player who is coming off. You explain the player who's going on.
You got it.
I got it? Okay.
Yep, you got it.
So first off, and again, all outstanding players. We all know how difficult this is to make these decisions. We're talking about 10 players in the entire state and an incredible community of softball players this year. The talent is unreal.
Yeah,
all right, as usual. So Kendall Klokak is coming off of the list. Who is moving on?
Yeah, that's the Purdue commit. Had a great season. Unfortunately, Grand Blanc got beat in the pre-districts. Coming on for her is a junior, Macy Ireland from Owasso. She is a Kent State commit. Macy's been having a great year. Hitting-wise, she's hitting almost .550. And then pitching-wise, listen to these numbers. She's got over 400 strikeouts and just over 200 innings. Record 31-3. Could not keep her off, and Owasso's still in it, so she's got a shot to take her team all the way to the title.
Okay, the next one, Regan Bennett is coming off of the list. Who is going in?
Regan Bennett, maybe the top prospect pitcher in the state of Michigan. I haven't clocked anyone. That's my gun. That's not mom or dad's gun. My gun. I've never clocked anyone in the state of Michigan throwing as hard as she is. So only a sophomore. She'll be on our pre-list next year. But going on for her is a freshman, Ava Bradshaw from South Lyon. And Ava, who's always been on our watch list, the second half of the season, she's just taken off. Not only does she bat third in her lineup, hitting about .450, but pitching-wise, nobody has faced the competition that she has. She's already pitched against over 10 top 10 teams in the state of Michigan. I mean, she's seen Wall Lake Northern, she's seen Allen Park, she's seen Mercy, she's seen Howell. She's pitched against them all and done very well.
All right, and then finally, Lauren Saborski's coming off the list. Who's going in?
Lauren Saborski, again, great season. She's finished with 22 home runs, which is in the top 10 ever in the state of Michigan. Going on is a girl by the name of Jenna Blevins. She is a senior from Flat Rock. She is committed to Hartford. Jenna's been on our watch list again all year long. She's just been steady. In fact, her nickname is Steady Eddie. Hitting .550, 16 home runs, and she's that extra person that's now on our top 10.
Okay, so the top 10 is now complete. The way the timeline will work now is that voting will end on Monday, June 14th at noon. And what that means is, because you can clearly go and see that there is one particular athlete that is running away with the vote. She is, and her team is still playing, but she is going to win the vote. However, it does matter, and I know we have some players who've come in here, obviously at the end of the game, so their vote total is not going to be anywhere near what some others are, but it's just good as a trend to see, if there is some strong support that comes right out of the gate here. Mm-hmm. And then what we will do is we are going to do our final four. The plan is, as of right now, is to do it live, and the plan very well could happen is that we do it at Total Softball. There's actually going to be a softball event that's going on there. So maybe we'll have a backdrop of some softballers who are into it.
Unveil the Final Four.
And unveil the Final Four live, flaws and all. So who knows what kind of bloopers we'll get out of that particular situation. But that's when we do it. And then our champion will be selected soon after. So the last thing, you had a couple shout-outs.
I did have a couple shout-outs. One is for Sam Sutton, the Dexter senior pitcher. Sam had a great year, but what she did on regionals, she shuts out the #1 team in the state, Howell. And then she turns around and she's got Heartland shut out for 6 innings. Unfortunately, they gave up 200 runs in the 7th. But to have back-to-back performances, and she's already had a great career. Sam has had a number of D1 offers, but she's opted to accept a rowing scholarship going to the University of Michigan. So just a shout out for Sam. That was an incredible performance against 2 top 3 teams in the state, and she almost beat them both in the same day. And then the other one we've got to mention, a former kid that we talked about in our Player of the Year race, Josie Muffley, the shortstop from Florida State, now has her team in the finals against Oklahoma.
Finally, you guys have another huge podcast this week. Swing Away has been great. You had a coaches panel on before that had great success. You've got another one.
Yeah, we got another one coming up. Brian Chittister put this one together. And I know for certain Central Michigan's going to be on it, and a few other coaches. Grand Valley, Dana from Grand Valley is going to be there as well. So I think we've got a panel of 4 or 5 coaches, and we're going to have another great conversation. Highly encourage kids and parents to tune in and get some good information.
All right, Swing Away podcast drops on Fridays. You can find that on the State Champs Network. Okay, big week ahead. Good luck to all the competitors still competing.